Here is some advice how to change the settings of Talker. First you go into edit mode, and then the first parameter is mode. When you press the blinking button and then you scroll to value, then you can switch between the modes. Like the first one is counter, then there is number, ABC, vowels, and spelling. So first counter, you already tried maybe. And the second one is the number mode. I'll press this here. So it's
0, 0, 0.
Down button is 0, then minus 1,
2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So another mode is the ABC mode.
A, B, C, D, E, F, R, Z, V, G, O.
And so on. Then there's the vowels mode.
A, E, E, I, O.
And the spelling mode.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo.
The second parameter is the speed.
Charlie.
So it can be very slow or really fast.
Alpha, Bravo.
Can it go even faster? Let's go back to useful value.
Alpha.
Then there are two parameters that are only useful for the counter mode. I come to that later. And the last one is the counter mode. And that one, kind of for the counting, you can like increments of 1, of 2, 4, 5, or primes or Fibonacci sequence. And the last one is the random mode. And the random mode also works in other modes, like the spelling mode, for example, because it doesn't matter where you press, it just plays a random value. For example,
Lima, Victor, Quebec.
Usually if I would press here, there would be alpha, but here it's
Delta, Yankee,
just
Oscar, Quebec.
a random spelling. And that also works in the other modes. Like for example, we go back to the mode parameter. For example, in the number mode, it also works like this.
9, 8, 2, 5, 6, 2, 4, 7, 7, 5, 9, 6, 8.
So independent where I press, it just chooses a random number. Okay, when I go, the counter mode is kind of maybe the most complicated modes. So I have to switch back from random mode. Here's the counter, yes. Sorry. So yep, now increment of 1 in the number in the counter mode. So it simply counts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 17.
So you can also always reset to the beginning.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or count down.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Or go to the upper bound
100.
and then count down, for example.
90, 98, 97.
Yeah, and you can change the bounds with the third and fourth parameter. So that's the lower bound, or for example here, like you're starting with 0, but you can also start, I don't know, with 4,592, and then change the second bound up to, I don't know, 5,200, something like this.
4,592.
And then you can count up
4,593.
Yeah, that's the bounds. Then there's also one parameter, the last one, which kind of wraps. So if it hits the upper bound, then it starts from the lower bound again. So if, I don't know, if you want to count from 0 to 10 and then you increment one more, then you return back to 0. And also the other way around. Yeah, the counter mode can also do other things, like we'll change the bounds back to something useful maybe. So starting with 0, and the second one, I go to 17. And then you can use these counter modes, for example. I don't know, increment by 3, for example.
0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 0.
Now it wrapped around.
3, 6, 9.
And it goes the other way as well. So if you go down,
6, 3, 0, 15.
then it comes from the upper bound.
12, 9, 6.
And then there's also like the prime mode. So if you go to this, then it just uses the primes. So for example,
2,
that's the first prime, 2.
3,
3 is the second one.
5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19.
So it counts up the primes. Okay, that's basically it.